Hello, welcome to the Lone Show. I'm your host, John Lone. In this episode, no regulars, because reasons, I guess. And as for our guest, well, honestly, I'm not sure to be honest. I've never realized I'd be waiting for a guest. Oh, there he is. So he's from, oh my gosh, what kind of writing language is this? Good grief. And he does, it's writing language. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you whoever the frick that is. Hello there. So, how's life? Right, right. And is there anything you been up to recently? Really? That's what you got? Right, okay. So, tell me, what is it you do for a living exactly? Right, okay. Uh, Honestly, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Look, every time you do this, you're always rambling on and going to slander someone. It's no. Listen, I have met guests before that say a lot of things, but this is where I draw the line. All right? Look, look, I can allow you to continue, but please, you got to get your act together. It's unbelievable, honestly. So, other than that, what was life for you growing up? No, please. Not this. Please, no. Okay, fine. Just whatever. So, if you were given 500 acres of land, what would you use that land for? Good grief. Out of all the things I've ever heard using land, this has got to be the most stupid I've ever heard in my life. Unbelievable. It should be a crime to do this, honestly. But there you are, just blah 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 blah. Okay. How did you spend your last birthday? Yeah, yeah, not in a million years, that's for sure. What what holiday would you think of getting rid of? I've honestly never heard such a holiday in my life. Oh, and even if it is real, I want no part of that. Uh, I can't comprehend this, honestly. Have you ever met anyone famous? Okay, you are sick to me. That is fucked up, man. How could you support a person like that? That is awful. Well, okay, I've heard people saying about politicians and whatnot. I can't argue with that, even though I mean it is what it is. But no, no, this is where I draw the line, man. It's an outrage. Unbelievable. If your mind was an island, what would it look like? Hmm, okay, whatever. What incredibly common thing have you never done? Uh, didn't you hear what I said? I said common, not rare. I I don't I don't recall such a thing happening to anyone ever. You are a strange individual. I have oh, anyway, right, right. Okay. This, that, blah blah blah. Okay. What would you choose as the eighth wonder of the world? Good grief. Honestly, I can't stress enough how dumb, how stupid, and how idiotic that would ever possibly be. Ludicrous. That is criminal. What has been the longest line you have ever waited in? No, please. Listen, I'll allow you to say this, stuff like that, maybe go into little politics, but you cannot be saying that. You know, this platform has rules for a reason. And I might not have this podcast anymore after what you just said. Unbelievable. No, absolutely not. Wash your mouth out. Unbelievable. So, with all that being said, moving on, would you rather never age physically or never age mentally? Goodness. Goodness me. Can you go at least 1 minute that that has nothing to do with jokes like that? What? How old are you anyway? That look, there's goofiness, there's silliness, but that is just downright immature and just it's just plain rude. How does anyone put up with you, honestly? Would you rather speak all languages or talk to animals? Ah, all right then. Well, I never thought I might hear something like that on a podcast, but here we are. There we have it. Shaboom! Have you heard of a drink called banana friche? Right, okay, so it's basically a banana flavored milkshake slash smoothie that has all the tingly sensations in the world. You know, I remember this one lad that always make inappropriate jokes like that. I wonder where he is now. Probably still arguing the fact that people have banned him for. Honestly, I don't know why I don't know what's been going on with him, but either way, I don't. Not many people like him for the jokes he's made. But you, on the other hand, you might dethrone him on that. Of all the jokes, that's got to be one of the worst. Never speak again. Okay, maybe give it a few more minutes, but from that moment on, never speak again. All right then. Have you ever imagined a world that's just a big, massive garden? Well, why do you think we live? No, 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 no. Look, I understand that. Okay, what is your motive anyway? Why do you say these things? Are you trying to get a reaction out of me or the audience, listeners? Because whatever you're doing, it's working. Not in the best way, but it's working. No, I can't say much about that, but I will disagree on this. On the grounds of morality and just common sense, honestly. Honestly, how many times do I have to say honestly, honestly? Because this, whatever. I'm not gonna make a fuss over this. I'm not gonna give you it. How much time do you spend on the internet? You do realize that's illegal in a couple of states, provinces, or whatever, but let alone a couple of countries. And you're doing this for how long? And you're not in jail yet. Honestly, I'm genuinely surprised by that. You have not. Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You've been hiding out, and then eventually, when he comes busting through the door, you just say, "Oh, I didn't do it." You just admit that. I honestly, I think it's over for you. I don't need to give it time. It is over for you. You cannot be doing that. You can't. No, no, no. Would you rather sleep on the wall or sleep on the ceiling? Um, I don't recall that ever being an option because it just isn't. Then why bring it up in the first place? I told you. I told you already. You can't say stuff like that. I know this is like a mature show and I allow things that aren't child friendly, but there are boundaries here. You say stuff like that again, you're gonna get some very dirty looks. In fact, if this was video, which is not, I would have given you a dirty look right now. Abysmal. Really makes my blood boil. Have you ever thought of living off the grid? Hmm, alright then. Usually I would live off the grid, given the stuff that's been going on, even here. But hey, it is what it is, you know? Shaboom. I don't know why I keep saying that, but yeah, that's just me. Which recent news story have you found most interesting? Oh, I I don't I don't have a strong opinion on that, but what's ever happening, it's just not okay. Take whatever side you want. It's still not okay. Oh my gosh. Why? Why would you think that? Man, you it's a miracle you're still alive right now. I think your life would have ended years ago. And that is all we have for this episode. It was great having you on, whoever the fuck you are, discussing a lot of things that for legal reasons I cannot mention. It was alright, I guess. Yeah, yeah. You too, you too. Well, until next time, hopefully, stay tuned for more.